about people putting up signs for people that don't pick up after their pets.
Yeah, this story caught my eye. I was looking at Fox 2 this morning, and it says officials in Springfield are planting small flags in piles of abandoned dog poop as part of a campaign to get people to clean up after their pets. And they're being very clever. This is creative. The flags have messages on them. Like, is this your turd? Because that's absurd. And this is a nudge to pick up the fudge.
I love it so much.
And these flags are made of bamboo and recycled paper, just in case you wanted to know. And then the city said that it's picking up nearly 25 pounds of poop a week from downtown parks and parking lots, and the work is costing $7,500 a year.
Missouri or Illinois?
Missouri.
Dang.
Springfield, Missouri.
I believe this. People are very inconsiderate in St. Louis as well.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the best way to fix that problem.
What's that?
Is some surveillance cameras.
We have them all over.
Mount them above these street corners where you're having this problem and tell people, we're going to start fining if you don't pick up your dog crap.
I like this flag idea. Except for I wouldn't want to be the one placing the flags.
No, that's a terrible job. No, we actually, if you get on the Nextdoor app for St. Louis for my neighborhood, people do post security footage of people doing it. And people still do it. Like, people will shame people with security footage
and
all over the neighborhood.
Their dogs out and not cleaning up after them.
That's one more way Ring is going to come in handy. If somebody lets their dog go to the bathroom in your front yard, you can email it to them and say, don't be a turd. This is absurd. I like that. All right. Hey, coming up, we'll talk about Governor Parsons' re-election campaign. Todd Starnes, Brian Kilmeade at about 8:10. Stay tuned.
If you've been contacted for past due tax debt, garnishments, levies, and liens, remember the Constitution affords you due process before this can happen. Hi, I'm local tax attorney Lance Drury, and I've helped hundreds of individuals and small businesses resolve their disputes with the Missouri Department of Revenue and the IRS. I have more than 30 years of legal experience, and I know your rights. Schedule your appointment today, and let's meet face-to-face to go over my 8-point plan. My strategy is to get you the lowest settlement allowed by law. My firm and I will handle the filing and negotiations for you or on your business's behalf. At the Lance Drury Law Firm, we want to make sure that you're satisfied with the outcome. So call me now, Tax Resolution Attorney Lance Drury, at 314-238-7360, or go to LanceDruryLaw.com. That's LanceDruryLaw.com.
Hey, go visit my friends at Victory Men's Health. Guys, you can make excuses all day long. You can make excuses to your friends and your family for why things aren't the way they used to be, or you can do something about it. And it's not going to fix itself. So if you want to be you again, go talk to my friends at Victory Men's Health. It's just that simple. They can help you. They just need you to make the first step. That means you go to victorymenshealth.com. It's that simple. You find the location on there that's most convenient for you. Their newest spot is out at basically Clayton and 141 near that Whole Foods out there in West County, or they're over off Greenmount Road in the Metro East. You find the location that works for you. You fill out the information online, and they will reach out to you to set up your initial appointment, right? Their screening, and then they can help you be you again. It's that simple. Whether it's a testosterone replacement, whatever you need, they've got it at one place, victorymenshealth.com.
You could spend years learning how to plan for retirement, or you could learn about the most important stuff in a free 3-hour course. You're invited to Retirement Planning 101. This free 3-hour course is taught by a fiduciary at universities throughout St. Louis, and it's hosted by financial and tax architects. Count on straightforward and objective advice from decades of financial planning experience. Discover the latest strategies on taxes, income, Social Security, Medicare, and more. If you've saved more than $300,000 and are over 50, reserve your free seat now by calling 314-626-8816. These classes are filling up quickly, so call 314-626-8816. Again, 314-626-8816.
KFTK FM Florissant, KFTK AM East St. Louis, K254CR St. Louis. Driven by the Bommarito Automotive Group, 97.1 FM Talk, a radio.com station.
The Turks say they've killed terrorists. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. That's what they call the Kurds, who are U.S. allies in the fight against ISIS, in day 2 of Turkey's military operation into northern Syria. Fox's Simon Owen has the update live.
Dave, Turkey's president claiming 109 militants, meaning Kurds, have been killed so far.
109 terörist öldürüldü.
And Recep Tayyip Erdogan is angrily rejecting international criticism of the attack. Addressing European countries who've condemned the incursion, he said, pull yourself together. And he called Saudi Arabia and Egypt dishonest. Turkey says ground troops are making progress, although Kurdish fighters are disputing that claim. Dave?
Simon, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo is defending President Trump, who says it's time to get out of an endless war. Pompeo tells PBS NewsHour the U.S. did what it went to Syria to do.
President Trump made the decision that we would begin a campaign that would take down the caliphate. We've succeeded in that.
The president has warned Turkey wiping out the Kurds would lead to economic devastation. A new Fox poll shows growing support for impeaching President Trump. 51% want him removed from office. The president insists he did nothing wrong, asking for Joe and Hunter Biden to be investigated. Ukrainian President Zelensky said today he did not feel pressured.
There was no blackmail. Not at all. As that was not a theme of our conversation.
Zelensky says he did not know at the time of the call in July military aid to Ukraine was being delayed. Many Californians will wake up with no electricity after the utility PG&E cut it off to 700,000 homes and businesses, fearing gusty winds could knock down power lines and spark deadly wildfires. Some residents frustrated.
We had hotter weeks, and there was nothing happening. It was windy too those days. And now the weather is kind of like semi-cool, and they're going to do this.
A small but fast-moving wildfire in the San Francisco area prompting evacuations this morning near the St. Mary's College campus. America's listening to Fox News.
All money managers might seem the same, but while some give their clients cookie-cutter portfolios, Fisher Investments tailors portfolios to your goals and needs. Some only call when they have something to sell. Fisher calls regularly, so you stay informed. And while some advisors are happy to earn commissions whether you do well or not, Fisher Investments fees are structured so we do better when you do better. In other words, we're on your side. Maybe that's why most of our clients come from other money managers. So if you're in or nearing retirement, talk with us and find out why investors are switching to and staying with Fisher Investments. Fisher Investments. Clearly better money management. Investments in securities involve the risk of loss. Visit us at FisherInvestments.com to find out what we can do for you.
Good morning. It's 7:03 at 97.1 FM Talk. I'm Denise Schaefer, and here's your official forecast. Mostly cloudy, mild today. Some scattered showers around a high near 80. Scattered showers and storms around tonight, low of 48. It's 62 degrees right now, and Dave Murray has the complete forecast coming up at 7:06. The Cardinals will take on the Nationals in the NLCS after beating the Braves 13-1 last night. The Cards will host Game 1 at Busch Stadium tomorrow night. First pitch is 7:08, and Game 2 is Saturday at 3:08. The family of a St. Louis police officer who was shot and killed by another officer has filed a wrongful death lawsuit. Officer Caitlin Alex was shot and killed by Nathaniel Hendren in January. Her mother has filed suit against Hendren, his partner Patrick Reardon, the police sergeant on duty, and the city of St. Louis. The suit claims Hendren suffered from anxiety, depression, PTSD, and suicidal thoughts before being hired by the police department. Pro-life advocates demonstrated outside a new Planned Parenthood facility in Fairview Heights last night. The clinic was built in secrecy, which Planned Parenthood officials say was necessary to avoid protests and potential delays of the project. The organization expects the facility to open late next week. St. Charles County Prosecutor Tim Lomar apologizes for an incident at his ex-girlfriend's home. He issued the statement yesterday saying he acted irresponsibly in his conduct toward Judge Aaron Burleson. The apology comes after an investigation was launched into allegations of harassment involving Lomar. No charges have been filed. This report brought to you by Brenton Vision. Marc Cox's choice for vision correction, 314-375-2020, brentonvision.com. It's 7:04 and 62 degrees at 97.1 FM Talk. Those Cardinals are headed to the National League Championship Series. They scored 10 runs in the first inning, then went on to beat the Braves 13-1 last night. The Cardinals will take on the Nationals, who beat the Dodgers 7-3 in 10 innings last night. Game 1 is tomorrow night at Busch Stadium. First pitch is 7:08. And the Blues take on the Senators in Ottawa tonight. Game time is 6:30. This report brought to you by the Associated Press. Check out the newest podcast from the Associated Press, Ground Game, hosted by AP's digital editor, Megan Crane. Ground Game is a weekly conversation with AP reporters and guests about the top political issues around the country. Available on Apple Podcasts. It's 7:05 and 62 degrees at 97.1 FM Talk.
Traffic from the Ambassador Floor Company Traffic Center.
Thanks to Rob for letting me know he was at a standstill on southbound 61 this morning. Turns out it's an accident, and it's southbound 61 south of Highway U. And traffic, of course, a solid jam behind that. That's out in the Moscow Mills area. Now, we have an accident of 55 at Lindbergh, so just be aware of that. It looks like it's actually on the ramp in that area, so we've got a slow go behind that, back past 270. Now, northbound 270, they cleared the accident that was approaching Doherty Ferry, but we had another accident reported near Gravois, and the bottom line is we've got a solid jam that goes back through 55. So northbound 270, no fun this morning. Not that it is on a normal basis, but it's a little bit worse. Now, eastbound 44, solid jam through the construction zone, headed for 270. We've got eastbound 6440 slow at Clarkson and at 170. On the Illinois side, westbound 64 slow, headed for the 5570 merge. Eastbound 364 pretty slow just east of Highway K this morning. Could be a stall out there as well. Traffic brought to you by allergy and asthma consultants Dr. Bob Onder. Are fall allergies causing you to suffer from sinus problems, coughing, or asthma? Help is available. Dr. Bob Onder has been successfully treating children and adults with these conditions since 1992. Ask about cutting-edge therapy for peanut and other food allergies. Visit onderallergy.com. I'm Sue Thomas with traffic at 7:06 at 97.1 FM Talk.
Air Comfort Service Heating and Cooling Weather with Chief Meteorologist Dave Murray.
There's a big-time cold front on the way. Ahead of the front today, mostly cloudy skies, windy this afternoon, a couple of showers here and there. 79-80 for the high. Tonight, periods of rain and thunderstorms, some heavy downpours possible. 48 Friday, cloudy, rain and thunderstorms around, colder. 50s in the morning on Friday, 40s Friday afternoon. The sun is back over the weekend. This is 97.1 FM Talk Chief Meteorologist Dave Murray.
It's 7:07 and 62 degrees, and 97.1 FM Talk is now available on radio.com. Download the radio.com app today and listen to us anytime, anywhere.
Hey, when it's time to get the furnace ready to go, because if you haven't turned it on yet, you know sometime in the next month you're going to need to, and it doesn't work, or you smell something funny, or you just think it's time I should get the heat exchange checked, call my friend Brian Agers. Agers HVAC, they'll be glad to send somebody over. Here's Brian's commitment to you. He's got well-stocked trucks. He never subs out anything. These people work for him. They've been vetted. He will tell you who's coming, how long they've been working for him. He'll give you a 30-minute window for their arrival. That is good customer service. I don't know how you get around that, but if you've waited at home for service people in the past who either didn't show up or weren't reliable, that's not going to be the case with Agers HVAC. Now, if you're looking for a new unit, Brian's got a mobile showroom. He'll drive to your driveway and show you examples of these new high-efficiency furnaces and air conditioners that he's got. And Lennox is